Kuzazambala, Namaste. Good morning to all respected viewers. Long live their majesties, long live our leaders, and long live our friendship. Welcome to this online yoga session. Embassy of India, Timpu, ICCR's Cultural Center. I'm yoga teacher KVSSN Murthy here. So I would like to recite a very important sloka from Bhagavad Gita, 10th chapter. It's related to astrology. Lord Sri Krishna saying a very great sloka towards the Arjuna. Like Adityanamaham Vishnum Jyotisham Raviram Suman Marichir Maruthasmi Nakshatrani Maham Sesi. Means Lord Sri Krishna telling that he is the sun and he is the moon. Means if you see the astrology natal chart, the total natal chart belongs to two planets. One is Ravi means sun, the second one is moon. But here in this sloka, 10th chapter, 21st sloka, Lord Sri Krishna mentioning that astrology is nothing but me, I myself astrology. If people repeatedly will be in the devotion with me, I will be do total good for them. So right, now coming to the Ayurveda workshop. So we are seeing this week is related to acne, pimples and scars. So here please remember, what you are drinking the water is very important. Especially I am talking about the pH of the water. So take the advice from the doctor and try to drink the water. It's looking like a regular water, but this is not regular water. This is pH treated water. It's a 9.5 pH water. Generally in our homes, our water is related to 4.5 or 5 pH only. It's a slight acidic. So try to take this simple pH treated water, 9.5 or 10 pH water. So it is also very good for cleaning the blood system. It is also very good for the cleaning the skin also. And after that, as we know that this is potato, aloo, and all of us favorite food. But please remember, try to make a paste of this aloo and add a slight haldi, like what we call yellow. Yellow. Then yellow with the aloo, mix a cream and just keep a paste on the face. This is a very good for the facial pack. Especially this is also good to erase the marks on the face. Then second important thing is onion. Everyone's home this onion is a must now. So here try to take this onion syrup, onion juice, and mix with the aloe vera syrup. So aloe vera syrup and onion syrup and mixing with the honey. So all together like 1 or just 10 ml, all the preparation, like onion drops 10 or 12, and after that honey drops 5 or 6. Then after that aloe vera gel 5 or 6. Altogether it will go to 10 ml, around 10 ml. So try to apply all around the face. And these are very simple preparations. Also today's wonder preparation is just toothpaste. Everyone's have this toothpaste in your home, but try to take this toothpaste and apply a small, take out the toothpaste with a sharp edged material. Alright, and now apply that very small amount of toothpaste on the pimples, but care about this while applying. Do not spread this paste all around the face, only that particular pimple only. So then the chemicals inside the paste will be good to the pimples to calming down from the pus and to calming down from the inflammation. So very simple preparation with the toothpaste. So you please apply and give a reply, keep a comment under this video. Alright, so coming to the yoga workshop. So this year, as we mentioned, that IDY International Day of Yoga is a different platform, online yoga sessions and online yoga yoga day preparations also. For that, Embassy of India, Timpu, in association of Ministry of Ayush and ICCR, Indian Council for Cultural Relations, has been announcing a few competitions. Already one competition has been announced in Ministry of Ayush and ICCR Twitter and Facebook pages. That's also we also gave the same information from our Embassy of India, Timpu Facebook and Twitter lines. So try to try to see more notifications. Today also we'll give something new on this yoga day preparations. And now let's coming to the yoga workshop. So as we know that every posture has its important to create some good balance inside the physical body, inside the mind. Some postures are very good in managing the pimples also. Like as we mentioned that inverted postures are very good in management of pimples. So today we are seeing some of the inverted postures as well as some of the balancing postures which can be performed with the chair. As per our schedule, today's exercise is chair yoga. But let us finish the first section, sun salutations. After finishing your traditional prayers, after finishing your warm-ups, now come to the regular sun salutations. So take a long deep inhalation and exhalation. Then after that, lift your both the arms up for pranamasan above to the head. Then very slowly bring them down towards the chest and few seconds concentration on the pranamasan as well as chest and breath. Then stretch your both the hands forward, lift the arms completely up. Then slightly bend the body back and stay for a while. And after that, very slowly bend the body forward, standing forward bending. This is one way half inverted posture. And few seconds stay here. And right leg stretch back, push your body forward and press your body down towards the below leg heel and lift the chin up as a lifted head, Asva Sanchalanasana. Then after that, back leg straight and forward leg slowly keep them back to the Dandasana or stick posture and few seconds stay now. 1, 2 and 3. Ashtanga Namaskarasana or resting posture. Then after that, lift your head up like a lifted head cobra posture and few seconds stay. 1, 2 and 3. Come back. Back leg straight. Come to the Parvatasana. Again, this is also comes under half inversion posture. In few seconds stay now. 1, 2 and 3. Right leg must be come forward and few seconds stay here. Asva Sanchalanasana. And back leg straight. Padahastasana. Then lift the arms completely up. Inhalation. Then very slowly exhalation. Release the posture and relaxations. Enough. Come back. Okay. So coming to the next format of exercises. So here, as we know that we have many phobias. One is acrophobia, like phobia means it's a fear of heights. When the people are climbing the trees or climbing the mountains or climbing the heights, they will feel so much fear that whether they will fall down. For them, we have good exercises in yoga called double surface yoga. So one is what we are doing here on the floor, but we can do some postures like tree posture, Vrikshasana on the chair also. It will bring more alertness, it will bring more awareness on the body. Okay, now let us come into the Vrikshasana on the chair. So first set the proper place to put the chair. Okay, take just long deep inhalation, exhalation. So if you have any balancing issues, try to put your chair closer to the wall. But it will give good fun also, especially for children. Alright, and now try to stand properly on the chair. So this is itself a posture. Just few seconds stay standing. And observe the balance and check your convenience. Then after that, so try to keep your right leg up. Right, few seconds stay here as a Vrikshasana. Then lift the arms up for a while. So now my chair is slightly imbalancing because of the uneven of the floor. But in your home, while placing your chair, put it in a proper way. And few seconds stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then very slowly come back, release and relaxation here. Alright. Take again long inhalation. While doing the yoga on second surfaces or double surfaces, our body will automatically catch that lots of awareness and alertness. Then opposite side, same thing, change the style and fold your leg and fold your leg for Vrikshasana. Open the two hands and for a while and stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Then release. Then very slowly come back, relaxation. So in our childhood days, all we have experienced that our teachers made us a punishment called stand up on the bench. The stand up on the bench, it's a meaning of have your great alertness while standing on the bench. So it's also the same thing. Our alertness will be more, our awareness will be more, our discipline will be more while doing the exercises on the double circles. Okay, let's come into the next posture while sitting on the chair. Okay, take again long and slow inhalation and exhalation. Okay, fold your right leg. So yesterday and day before yesterday also we did the same posture in standing. Today we are doing the same exercise as sitting, Mukha Sparsa Padhasana or Pada Angushta Mukha Sparsa Asana. So fold your leg, lift your leg up and just loosen up your leg. Then after that catch your leg with your two hands. Then completely press towards the head and stay for a while. 1, 2, 3 and 4 relaxations. Enough. Very simple exercise, but it is giving good benefit for the thigh stretching as well as pelvic stretching. And opposite side, same thing, change your leg style. Few seconds sit. Then after that catch your leg, hold your leg and try to lift that leg up and press it towards the face and stay now. 1, 2, 3 and 4 relaxations. Enough. Come back. Okay, again take a long slow inhalation, exhalation. Sit right properly for the next exercise called, yesterday we saw that exercise sitting forward bending while folding one leg, Baddha Padma Pada Hastasana, Baddha Padma Paschimottanasana. So here also you can fold your one leg, try to catch your second leg up and few seconds stay bending the body towards the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then relaxation. Enough. Come back. Opposite side, same thing, fold your leg, then change your second leg up and properly catch your leg. So while bending the body, hold your chair handle with your alternate arm, then few seconds stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 relaxations. Enough. Come back. Again, one long and deep slow inhalation and exhalation. So next exercise will be Brahmacharyasana or lifted body posture or cradle posture. Very simple and effective practices for the arms strengthening. So keep your both the hands on the chair, then try to lift the body up and try to see your body weight must be equally spread on the two handles and two hands. Then lift your both the legs up and stay for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and relaxations. Enough. Come back. Then take again long and slow and deep inhalation and exhalation. Alright, now our next exercise will be simple forward bending Pada Hastasana. So keep your both the legs wide, then try to bend the body forward and try to catch your chair first two legs with your two hands outside of your legs or inside to the legs, and few seconds stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Then very slowly come back, release and relaxations. Enough. Come back. 2. Keep one counter pose of this forward bending posture. Try to catch your chair's backrest with your two hands. Turn your shoulders back. Lift your chin up for a while. Bend the body back and stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then relaxations. Enough. Initially, don't prepare yourself to be in the posture for more time. So try to give only 3 seconds or 5 seconds or even 10 seconds. Enough. So when you are growing more into the yoga, then you can choose good time for doing the total exercise. Because in the viewers, many of the newcomers also seeing our videos, as well as many of the senior participants also seeing the video, so that we are creating this video to reach everyone like 15 minutes to like around 16-17 minutes only. When you have more time after seeing this video, then try to go for repetition, 2 times repetition if you want to do 1 hour practice, or if you want to do only half an hour, just you can repeat only breathing exercises. As well as in the evening after finishing your office works, try to give some time to see the same video, to do this same video, 15 minutes or like a 70 minutes video. Alright, so coming to the next exercise pattern called pranayama practices. As we know that yesterday also we saw that breathing exercise, Bhastrika Pranayama. It is wonderful practices to create harmony into the capillaries also, especially in the facial organs. It is very good pranayama not only for the pimples, but it is very good pranayama to create a very good balance between Vata, Pitta, Kapha. Vata means internal wind, internal mucus and internal bile. Okay, now coming to the sloka. So, Bastrika Gunam. Vata, Pitta, Slashma, Haram, Sariragni, Vivardhanam. Sariragni, Vivardhanam means it is increasing the internal temperature only, temperature. It's not like fever, but it's a healthy temperature. Then after that, Kundalini, Bodhakam, Kshipram, Pavanam, Sukadam, Hitam, Brahmanadi, Mukhe, Samste, Kapadhyargala Nasanam means it is also clearing. It will also clear the passage or clear the way while Kundalini is rising from dormant state to active state. Then Samyagatra Samudbhutam Grandhitraya Vibhedakam Viseshanam Kartavyam Brahma Bastrakyam Kumbhakam Chedam. Bastrika pranayam should be performed with the retention of the breath or with the holdings of the breath. With that, anyone can easily experience the Kundalini awakening. Then after that, Kapalabhati also a kind of kriya. We are combined this Bastrika and Kapalabhati together. Bastrika is also called as Kapha Dosha Visoshini. Kapha Dosha Visoshini means especially in the human body there are 5 types of internal mucuses. Mucus in the head, mucus in the face, mucus in the throat, mucus in the chest, mucus in the rib cages. So it will be stabilized through this Kapalabhati. And coming to the next exercise, pranayam. Keep your body straight. Take a long, deep, slow inhalation and exhalation. Again, still long, deep inhalation and exhalation. Okay, now coming to the Bastrika pranayam. It's not kriya. Bastrika is a pranayam. Voluntary inhalations, then very slowly exhalations. Start 1, then slowly come back. 2, then slowly come back. 3, then slowly come back. 4, then slowly come back. Last count 5, then very slowly come back. Relaxation. After doing this one, coming to regular breath, 3 counts. Inhalation and very slowly breathe out. Again inhalation and slowly breathe out. Inhalation, then very slowly breathe out. Then coming to Kapalabhati Kriya. Kriya means cleaning technique, especially frontal brain cleaning technique. So here 5 strokes start. 1, then very slowly come back. 2, then slowly come back. 3, then slowly come back. 4, then slowly come back. Last count 5, breathe out and slowly come back. Relaxations. Enough. Again regular breathe in and regular breathe out. Then after finishing your pranayam practices, try to give some time for your meditation practice according to your time limit. As well as if you want to extend this class, try to just repeat this class or try to repeat this only pranayam practices according to your time limit. But most important thing is continuity in the practices rather than looking for the alignments, rather than looking for the probes or anything. So do not spend more money, don't purchase any new things also. You can do your yoga on your single blanket by spreading them on the on your sleeping in your sleeping place. So here again I'm stressing this next verse called IDY is a different theme. Ghar Ghar Se yoga from home this year. So all will be like online only. We are coming every day in front of the screens, as well as already Ministry of Ayush and ICCR announced one international yoga asana competition. Asana the people who wants to participate in that, they have to select first asana, after that pranayam and kriya and mudra and bandha all together. If we see the series, already we give the guidelines as also through our websites and through our Facebooks and Twitter. So please keep tuned, keep watch yourself, and today also please watch Embassy of India Facebook and Embassy of India Twitter to get more updates regarding International Day of Yoga. Okay, tomorrow at the same time we are meeting. So take care of yourself. Till then, take care. Bye bye.